Hey guys, this is Dr. Tancini of Grand over at BT, and thank you so much for tuning in on this Friday today. Um, Hope you guys had an awesome week. We're gonna have some awesome weather this weekend, at least here around the triangle. And hopefully you can get outside and take some walks with your family, maybe do a little bit of yard work, do a workout outside, and maybe go for a nice run or a bike ride. And really take advantage of the silver linings, which this quarantine has us on. But today, okay, a thought that I want you guys to think about is this. So being at peace and being stable in your feelings and in your life is a result of your choices and your judgments about the situations that are external to you. Okay. So it has nothing to do with your environment, right? It's the choices and the judgments that and perceptions that you make on the environment of what's going on around you. So if you seek to avoid all disruptions to tranquility, okay, then other people, other external events, and stress, then you'll never be successful, right? Because everything outside of us we can't control. So we've really got to look within ourselves and really try and maximize and optimize our situation to become the best version of ourselves possible, regardless of what is going on in the world, regardless of the events that are happening. Um, Working within yourself and doing what you can is going to be the number one thing which is going to help you be successful in life and also in a time of struggle. So your problems will follow you regardless of your situation. Okay. So if you always seem to have a problem with this or that, and oh, so and so isn't nice to me, and this person isn't nice to me, and maybe this is too hard, and I just can't do that. Well, um, or the virus is here, so like it means I'm never gonna be able to run my race, or I'm never gonna be able to gain the strength or body composition which I want, or I'm never gonna get over this injury because I can't do what I need to because of this virus. Um, if you constantly project uh those external events as controlling what you can and cannot do, uh, then regardless of the situation that you're in, you're gonna run into those same problems. So I want you guys to look inside yourself, figure out, okay, like what is it that you want to do 3 months down the line, 4 months down the line, 5 months down the line? And what's something we can do at this point in time to make positive strides in that direction? Maybe it's to lose weight. Maybe it's to get a muscle up. Maybe it is to add 10 pounds to your snack. Maybe it's to take a minute off your 5K time, or uh, 30 seconds off your mile time. Right. So like what's your goal? And identify something positive that you can do today, regardless of your situation, which will push you towards that goal. Maybe it's get 8 hours of sleep tonight. Maybe it's to work on your rub mechanics, or work with a PVC pipe or a broomstick on your snatch mechanics, so that when you finally touch your barbell again, you're better off for it. Or maybe, like you need to squat more. So maybe your squat isn't all that great and your knees always hurt when you squat. Well, this is a great time to improve your squat mechanics so that when you get back to moving a barbell, okay, you're better off and you can be stronger and have a better foundation to build off of. So guys, there are things that I wish to think about today, right? So we don't have 100% control over this virus. it's a virus and it's going to spread. And as you notice, it's going to get worse before it gets better. And I'm not trying to be a downer. I'm not trying to be pessimistic of any sort. It's just the truth, right? And uh, it's a truth that we just need to address and say, okay, this is it. What can I do to shorten this virus? Well, we can social distance. We can follow what this CDC is saying. Okay, boom. Okay, don't do that because as soon as we get over this, the faster we can get back to living our normal lives and get back to the gym. Okay, next. What's something now that I've got 100% control over? Let's take steps to make those things happen. So guys, I want you guys to reflect on that today and get a journal out, write it down, and as soon as you start brainstorming again down on paper, you're gonna feel so great, and you're gonna be able to just go out there and turn a negative situation into a very positive one. So guys, if you missed any of the other videos for the week, head on back through the YouTube channel, pick out a video, work on the mobility exercises, and work through them for the weekend. This will be the last one for the week, and I'll be back with you on Monday. As a reminder, before we get into mobility for the day, anyone who watches this, I'm giving you a 50% discount. So that is a $100 discount on any visit. Okay. So, if you're dealing with any kind of problem that you've been dealing with for months, weeks, days, and it just isn't getting better, just know you don't have to live with that forever. And this is a great time to take ownership of the situation and work towards fixing the problem so that when you do fix the problem at its root, so that when you get back to moving a barbell and doing pull-ups and moving a kettlebell, that you can do it and feel great doing it. You don't have to deal with these chronic problems that you've had and been battling. And you can get back to then performing better because you're moving better and you feel great. So guys, now's an awesome time to fix it. I'm gonna maintain an open door, and I'm going to continue to work with people through this COVID-19 process. I am an essential part of the medical system because I take a lot of stress off the medical system who is currently dealing with the COVID-19. So I will stay open. I will maintain the cleanest place in the entire town. And I'm be very sure that I'll give them every caution and every precaution to make sure that you stay safe and no one gets sick in my office or around my office, and make sure that I stay safe and I don't get sick so I don't give it to my wife who's almost 5 months pregnant, which she is in the high risk category. So I don't want that to happen. So trust that I'll take every step possible to make it a very safe environment for everybody. So today, guys, we're gonna need to get a ball of some sort. We're gonna work on the stomach, we're gonna work on the back, and we are going to work on the pecs. These are three that I do on a very regular basis, pretty much every night, as a way to down regulate my system so I can sleep better at night. So do these now, but also trying again later on, right before bed, wind yourself in a dark room, turn down the temperature, do some deep breathing exercises as you work through these different movements, and you'll sleep so much better tonight. You feel so much better. So, as you ever do, we're going to start down in the bottom right quadrant of the stomach. We're going to work all the way up till just underneath the rib cage, work over, and work back down. Okay, so we'll start here, work up, work over, down. I want you to take 1 to 2 super deep breaths at each spine. Okay, take a deep breath into the stomach, and you'll feel like you're blowing your stomach into the ball. And then as you blow it out through the mouth, I want you to let that ball sink down as deep as you can. Let it just sit there and then take another deep breath in. Okay. And we're going to work our way around. So start down on the bottom right. Might not feel most comfortable in the world. I want you guys just to breathe. Breathe and just trying to close the eyes or relax into the ball. I'm not going to talk through this, but I'm going to work my way all the way around my stomach. I want you to do the same. Take 1 to 2 deep breaths to each spot. You should do about 3 spots on the way up, 2 spots at the top, 3 spots on the way down. Okay? All right, guys. You can take longer than that. I recommend about a 3 to 4 count in, hold for about a second or two, and then blow it out nice and slow. 1 to 2 seconds. Briefly. Then you'll actually find as you do this, it does make you a little bit tired. So this is not a good one to do right before you go and work out. Just the deep breathing, the slow breathing really helps to down regulate the system and work to put you to sleep. So excellent one to do just prior to bed. Great to help with stress. The next, we're gonna work on the pecs. Okay, so we're gonna work right here, around the front of the pecs. All right, we're gonna spend about a minute here. Okay, we're gonna lay down. You're gonna lay with your chest on the ball. You're gonna keep the thumb up and try to keep the elbow and hand high. Press all a bit overhead and back there. It looks like you're doing a press. We work here for about 1 minute. And then we'll swap sides. I guess. Now, the last one, which define the small corner of the back. It's the nice soft spot between pelvis and rib cage, which is away on your side. Get that ball in there. Okay. It'll feel good and bad at the same time. And we're just gonna say a breathe for about a minute. We're focusing right on this QL. QL tends to get pretty fired up. If we don't do a great job of stabilizing the midline and stabilizing the pelvis. Many athletes feel it when they're deadlifting or running or doing any kind of single leg work, especially if they get a little bit too much rotation through that spine. So as you work through this, guys, I just want you to focus on breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And you want to swap sides. Find that spot again. One side might be a little bit more tender than the other. And we'll spend about a minute there. So guys, this is a kind of a smash session here. Okay. Great to do right before bed. After this, you'll probably feel a little pretty calm, pretty chill, which is exactly what you want to feel right before bed. Not great to feel right before you're about to be friend. So try this prior to sleep tonight. See if it helps you sleep a bit better. All right, guys. So there's our three. Okay. All right. Working on the midline, working on the gut smash, working on the QL, and also working on the pecs. I recommend getting like a bigger ball, like a softball or a Gemini or something along those lines. This is kind of an off brand here. Any ball like this tends to work. Nice deep breaths through all of them. Okay. And don't try and rush through it. It's just breathe, do some soft tissue work on those areas and feel better. Okay, guys. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great weekend. I'll be back with you guys on Monday. Remember, if you've been dealing with a problem for too long, so weeks, months, years even, and you've done everything you're trying to overcome that, this is a perfect time to fix it so that when you get back to the barbell and when you get back to being able to do the training of your choice and get back to the gym, you're ready to just hit the ground running and you never have to deal with that problem again. So guys, I'm gonna give you guys $100 off of that first session with me in order to find the root cause of your problem, fix it or figure out a plan to then fix that problem so you never have to deal with it again. So you can deal within your life without any problems. These guys, life is way more fun to live when you're not in pain and you get to connect with those around you, connect with the world way, way better when you're not in pain. So guys, thank you so much for watching. You have a great weekend and I'll see you Monday.